and killed the patient last night. I don't think I was really much focusing too because I was at work. And I just had to walk. I kept getting up, watching my patients, and I had to sit back down and do it. So I wasn't paying attention. What's up, y'all? Happy, what today is? Saturday. I'm gonna go get me some coffee, and then I'm gonna be studying all day. No, this time I'm gonna stop playing, like for real. This one girl that I was tutoring, she literally got a 90. And I'm like, damn, on her first exam, bitch, boy, I got an 86. You did better than me. You did better than me. I ain't hating, no, I'm glad that she did, because, you know, I'm glad that she's studying. So I need to get back on my study, because y'all have not been on my studying game. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I have, don't get me wrong, no, I'm gonna be honest, because y'all, I did this UTI, ATI thing, and I fucking failed. But it was like a slap in the face, because if you fail, it'll give you like a fail thing. No, this bitch said, you killed the patient. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I know ATI ain't just put me on the spot. Like, what's up, y'all? So I gotta tell y'all, while I'm getting me some coffee and studying, y'all, I done passed pathophysiology and all that with an A, right? Y'all, when I tell y'all in NCOA, Nurse Care Old Adult class, when I tell y'all I had to take this ATI, it was like this UTI, ATI, like scenario thing, like you have to get a passing grade in order to pass. Y'all, mind you, I'm getting stupid questions wrong, like what would you do first, and because the patient was hyperventilating, and it was like, what would you do first, and or like, would you get an oxygen first, or what would you do, like, you know what I'm saying? I was getting a bunch of stupid questions wrong. I'm like, I should know this. I know what UTI is, and I know when somebody's in metabolic acidosis, I know what signs to see. Y'all, when I should have showed y'all, because I was at work in the patient, like I was in the patient room doing it. And y'all, when I tell y'all that bitch, like every scenario I got wrong, it would show a video of the charge nurse cussing me out, or cussing the workers out. And I'm like, why she keep cussing them out for? This is rude. Next thing you know, that bitch said, oh my God, that bitch said, I wish I could just pull it up. That bitch said, you have failed, you did not meet the necessary qualifications to save this patient life. This patient is dead. I was like, oh my gosh. Bitch, I went from patho to med-surg, and they bitch like, bitch, now how you gonna save the patient? It's first like you learn diseases and disorders. Now it's like, bitch, how you gonna save this patient? So I'm like still in complete shock, because I'm like, damn. Sorry, I just woke up and I'm a little under the weather. I'm like, damn, like I did not think ATI was gonna do that. I thought ATI was gonna just tell you what you got wrong and what you go fix. No, that bitch said, that bitch humbled me. So I went and read about UTI a lot more, even though I knew about it. I evidently I didn't when I failed the damn thing. And the thing is, she had UTI. The bitch was about motherfucking respiratory distress. I'm like, make it make sense. I'm not doing COPD. I'm doing what's 34? Oh, I'm doing UTI. So the whole scenario wasn't about UTI. It was about damn what did she have? Metabolic acidosis. Oh well, yeah. It can't be about UTI, because that's what the kidneys do. Not the kidneys do. That's what not the kidneys do. I'm half asleep. So I'm just gonna get me like some coffee, something to eat from McDonald's, of course, and I'm finna go back home and I'm finna study, because baby, I got humbled last night. Like I was so scared, like I literally like switched my answers. But like my exam is coming up, so I'm like, I can't be doing that, because if I'm doing stupid shit wrong, that's me. I think I'm reading too much. Like me, I read the whole chapter and shit. Like I read the whole chapter, I read the whole book and all that, and then I don't think I'd like, what's that word? Grasp all the information, if that makes any sense. Like I just sit there and just keep reading, and then like I'm like, damn, they humble me. So yeah, I don't like ATI no more because of that. Like literally, they put me on the motherfucking spot. Like you don't have the necessary qualifications to save this patient. You've been getting all these questions wrong. I'm gonna try to do it again to show y'all like what I'm talking about, but yeah, ATI will tell on you And nursing is a lot different than CNA and LPN, just letting you know that, because when you are RN, them motherfuckers, like, the questions I was answering, because like it was like one question basically saying the patient, because she was hyperventilating, she was like I can't breathe, like hyperventilating. They said, what would you do first? Mind you, in the real world, oxygen is a medication, so you'll first do something invasive first. But they saying use oxygen first. I'm like, y'all be confusing a bitch, because it's like, okay, I can see it in airway, breathing, circulation, like that type of scenario, but make it make sense. Like, be more broad with it, like be more like direct with it. Y'all so like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. It was just, it didn't make sense to me, because it's like the questions I wanted to pick, I didn't want to pick, because I was trying to go by like, I don't know, like what, do something invasive first and then invasive, but then it's certain situations where you have to get somebody oxygen regardless. Like, if somebody can't damn breathe, you gonna sit there and not get on oxygen and wait for the doctor to call? Makes sense now that I was looking at it, but like at first, that's why I was fucking killed the patient. I killed the patient on a fucking simulation. On a fucking simulation. And I'm motherfucking got straight A's right now. I don't know how the fuck. That's why I said, bitch, I could be book smart, but I gotta be physical smart too. What the fuck? I gotta be physical smart. I gotta be physically smart. Right now. Like, you gotta be books.
$9 know about that today?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can use a mobile